What's going on, people? Finally got a chance to show you guys 60 series Detroit, and the things gets missed by professional shops and mechanics, even at the dealer. I had previous video recorded regarding 60 series Detroit. So this is the injector. You can see 1, 2, 3. There's 3 O-rings. If you do buy a reman injector or brand new injector, will come with the 3 O-rings. But then Detroit come up with a fix for the injector cup, which takes this O-ring, and then you will take this carbon washer ring, which quite often they do not put them in. What will happen is this carbon ring will go on the end right here, and then when you torque this at 50 pounds of torque, it will squash this ring, and your carbon from combustion chamber will not travel here. And this guy, you do not put this on the injector. You put on the injector cup inside of the bore, and this O-ring actually gets squashed with this lip. So it's 1, 2, 3 O-rings. So if you do have redoing your injectors and you don't have this O-rings and this carbon washers, make sure you ask them. All the dealers carry them, and like I said, you lay them inside, and then injector goes. I mean, this part goes on the tip. This goes, just sits on top of the injector cup, and then injector holds it with this lip. And then if you end up doing a injectors, you might as well take it out and look at your guides. This is basically a valve guides, or whatever you want to call them, the push buttons. So you see how it has a groove in it? Yeah, I actually can feel it with my finger. That's where you put your feeler gauge in. So since this truck not gonna run for much longer, we ain't gonna worry about the replacing it. But quite often I seen the people doing a rebuild, and they don't pay attention to this, and they just put the old what do you call this, rockers and shafts, which Detroit usually don't have a problem. But you can buy just the adjuster bolts or adjuster buttons, and you have to replace them, because you will never get the overhead done properly. I mean, imagine you put a shim right here, but you have still so many thousandths. It just wore out, some worse than other. The injector one, which this is for the injector, not this one. There's center right here. No, not this one. This is the injector one, right? Which one? I'm confused. Anyways, the one that pushes the injector, you don't have to worry about it, because they usually don't wear out. Which one is it? I'm drawing a blank. But if you do have this out, your valve rack, like Jake's and everything, make sure you inspect them. You don't have any wear right there. Like I said, it gets missed quite often regarding those O-rings and valve buttons. That's all what I got. Thanks for watching all.